We spent a lot of time today talking about solutions to the problem. There's currently an American military man sitting in a Mexican prison for illegally crossing the border, and I can't help but looking at this picture, and it certainly doesn't seem like these people were very hard to find coming through Mexico illegally. My question, Mr. Oaks, when CBP agents interview these minors, do they ask whether the Mexican government has done anything to facilitate their entry into the United States? Do we know to what extent Mexican officials are assisting in the migration of unlawful immigrants across their borders and into ours, or if they're doing anything at all to stop it? And why is this only America's problem?
Absolutely. In terms of our intelligence collection efforts, we have an intelligence collection plan that we use in terms of family units to specifically target and elicit information, how they got here, where they're going.
Do we believe the Mexican government's facilitating this at all, or I mean, this doesn't seem like this would be hard to stop. If one man can't cross the border from America, how could 50,000 children cross the Mexican land undetected?
I would concur with that. There is some complicity that you'll find in Mexico and Central and South America.
But this all becomes America's problem. Why aren't we going to the root of the problem? How are these kids getting here? And where's their responsibility that this now becomes America's problem?
Right, I understand that. In terms of our diplomatic efforts, I think that, we're doing a pretty good job of interacting with Mexico and Central America in terms of describing the requirements about sovereignty issues on the border with Mexico and Guatemala, which is less than 300 miles with infrastructure and proper hardening of the ports and a more coherent immigration plan that Mexico would have. You would alleviate the stress of
it seems like this wouldn't be a problem if they didn't get from Guatemala to Mexico.
And same with Honduras to Guatemala
so
as well.
We're worried about how many miles of American border, but yet there's much smaller border down where this problem is being created, and these poor children, lives are being threatened. I think we need to also point the finger where the finger needs to be pointed. Thank you.